guys, George here, and welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about Earthquaker Devices' special cranker overdrive pedal. Now, when I was in the market for a new overdrive, I wanted something a little unique. I didn't want kind of the same old thing, you know, another version of a tube screamer, another version of a blues breaker. I wanted something a little different. So I was doing my research, and I guess I'm a little late on this because it came out last year, but I saw really good things being said about this pedal. So Earthquaker Devices describes it as a distortion enhancement pedal. It's an overdrive pedal, but it reacts really naturally, and not only with an amp's natural kind of overdrive and being pushed, but also with other pedals. It stacks really well. It's a really complementary pedal. And it's simple, which I think most overdrives should be, right? You don't want to like turn a knob and get a bad sound on an overdrive pedal. So in my opinion, overdrive pedal, simple is good. Let's go over the controls on this guy. So you have a level, which is basically your volume. And this has a lot of level on tap. So if you crank the more or the gain back, then you can use this as a straight up kind of a boost. It'll do really well. You also have a tone control here, and the tone, when it's straight up, it's kind of not doing anything to your signal. I mean, if you want to take away some of the highs, you can do that, or add some highs. So yeah, pretty simple. The only other thing here is this switch. This mode switch on top can go from a germanium diode to a silicone diode. The original speaker cranker only had a silicone diode, and for me, actually, my favorite setting, and the one that you'll be hearing, the one that you heard in the intro, is on the germanium side. It's a little softer, a little warmer, a little more of that like party, like overdriven speaker sound, I guess. Almost like in a fuzz direction. It's not a fuzz pedal, but in that kind of direction. The silicone definitely has more output, more bite, more top end to it, but the germanium for me just feels a little more silky, a little bit more like smooth, and it's the type of tone that I'd like. This pedal is following up and expanding on Earthquaker Devices' speaker cranker, which is a similar pedal, except it's kind of like a one knob wonder. This takes that and it just does more. I want to play something simple on the germanium side and then on the silicone side, so you can really hear the difference in the volume jump, and also in kind of how it plays with your guitar's sound. The silicone will sound a lot more bright, a lot more in your face, while the germanium's a little bit on the warmer side, a little bit, you know, like you'll see. As you saw in the clips of me playing this, the way that I kind of like it set, I just get the volume at unity gain, which is kind of like 10 o'clock. I like to push this to maybe like 2 o'clock, maybe 3 o'clock at the most. Here it gets like really, really overdriven, but it's good for some stuff. And then I just keep, depending on the guitar, I adjust the tone. If I need to cut through a little more, I need a little more bite, you can adjust the tone there. So yeah, the special cranker is different from other pedals that I have in that it doesn't color your sound too much, but it does the really natural, like speakers giving out, your amps kind of like farting out in the most musical way possible. And it's a complement to an already overdriven amp, but it adds really musical overdrive to a clean amp as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it or you liked the special cranker, leave a like down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps the channel out a lot. And I'll be putting out a lot more music and guitar related content in the future. So till next time, see ya.